kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What are they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is Hispanic.
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, and we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? Cheers. It's another Sunday. Wow, 3 weeks of stream in a row at the same time. Who would have thought? Anyway, what's up, everybody? I'm here. To be honest with you guys, I've been today is one of those days where like I finally got the streams that I needed to get streamed, and I was struggling a little bit. Not because I just didn't want to do any streams. I've been struggling to actually pull myself away. Now you guys know that I can't shamelessly promote my art, but you know, this is something I've been working on. As you can see, it's a little bit different than the original piece that I did last time, compared to a little bit of a different piece, and partly is because I'm actually taking my time. This one that I've been working on, it's been taking me, I technically had been working on it for a few weeks, which sucks because like yeah, I just been working on it for a while, man, and I've been trying to get it perfect. And yeah, no, it takes effort and concentration. I don't know. There's just been a struggle with not that much sun. It's been a fucking hassle. Trying to fight like the start of SAD, and if you don't understand or aren't affected by SAD, nice to be that ignorant, but man, fucking seasonal depression is a bitch, especially when like seasonal allergies start kicking in too. Like I'm always sensitive about like dealing with allergy shit. But yeah, seasonal depression is a bitch. And I still go outside. Like yesterday, I kind of skipped it because I was working on the art thing. It kind of got like too focused in the morning, but um, yeah, no, it is, and it's cool now. I was like, oh, fuck me, but I have had some great video shots. If you haven't done so, my channel has been I've been posting some shots of just being out on the lakefront, enjoying nature, communing with nature. It's a little bit different from what I normally do, especially when it's nature videos. I'm was trying to get a mic to talk over it, but you know, if I don't, I don't. But yeah, no, it's been um and it's just like I want to share those videos because to me it's an expression of art, and I've never been somebody who does photography or nature photography, but I also find it's very good to kind of commune or enjoy nature. What's up, Miss Keeper? Being outside, and I may actually do like a loop video for you guys where if you want to just enjoy the sounds of nature, where it's just like it's quiet, you can just be alone with your thoughts. The only sounds that you really hear is the waves and fucking seagulls. um yeah, it's been helping me where like just been dealing with shit, and ironically enough, I'm still taking my medical leave from work. I as I've spoken recently, I did kind of you guys know I was in the hospital for heart related issues. While I was there, they discovered I had a blood clot. A blood clot. Sorry, I had to make the joke. So Thursday, they I finally went back after after I lost my collective ape shit for having to find out that the test required an IV, because at first I didn't know it was a IV, but they told me back in August, and yeah, I lost my collective ape shit so much so that I had to reschedule. The funny part about it is, and I say funny meaning the ironic part about it is, people in my family try to make fun of me about the fact that I hate getting stuck with needles and I hate IVs. Like, really hate the shit. Like, super hate the shit. So much so that, like, my sibling, who just recently had a kid about 6 months ago, was like, yeah, they gave me epidural. I know it hurts, but it's bad. And so, the morning, because they stuck me at my clinic appointment. They stick me at every clinic appointment. When I told the young ladies who were, who normally process, who does my blood work, I told them that, and literally the person that is one of the specialists for sticking people for, getting blood drawn, was like, call the IV team, call the people that just specialize all day in sticking IVs. Yeah. And when they told me that, I was like, no, it can't be that. Since they know, just they'll help you out. They got the necessary tools because they stick people all day. Because that I'm a hard stick. Not that I don't give hard sticks. You're right. No, okay. And no problem to these young ladies who try to put the IV in me, because I just was difficult to stick. The people that specialize doing IVs had to poke me twice. Yeah, for a test that lasted all of about 5 minutes. I had to wait around for about 2 hours because I am a hard fucking stick. And they realized that, they was like, oh. So yeah, people that go, because it's funny because people, well, you're because when I was feeling ill, I was noticeably, as much as I try to hide it. What's up, Icon? Um, I was like, I don't want to go to the doctor because they're going to stick me. And people were like, oh, no, you're it was like, oh, no, it's not going to be that bad. I was like, they're going to stick me, and that's not going to be fun. And then when I start talking more about it, it was like, oh, shit. When they stick you, they stick. Yeah, no, fuck. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just warming up my voice to get in and just like, yeah, let's get to the video. So let's start today. We're gonna have some fun. I'm here like I tell all of my partners, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Fuck. Let's get to some videos, shall we? All right. So, here's the thing. I'm going to say this. And this is probably going to lead on to something a little bit later. But everybody that I've seen, they are covering the quartering and how Jeremy basically... Jeremy is saying that, oh, it's bad. I released a video. It's bad. I'm broke and I'm losing money. And I really haven't watched the coverage because I saw one part of the video and I was like, let me just go to the original video because I think people on the left are totally missing shit. So we're going to go to this video. We're going to actually address what I think people are missing and what people just, they don't get what's happening here. But let's let Jeremy speak for himself, shall we?
A little bit of an announcement. Many of you know, so I have to make a little bit of an announcement. Many of you know that I've worked on a site with a great group of people called The Publica for a very long time. So as many of you know, myself and my good friend Sydney Watson launched a media company back in February 2022 known as The Publica.
So he did the whole like, hey, let me make me a website where I can source articles from. Like we see it. Tim Pool does it. Tucker Carlson does it. A lot of these people, like the Daily Wire does it too. They actually have websites where they can source articles off of that's going to feed into, whoa, this news source actually said it. But yeah, this is where I think a lot of people are missing what's going on. But let's go.
Why the launch was rocky. The ragtag team of writers that formed under the brand found their bearings pretty quickly. They've been smashing it ever since, and they really have been. The writers have been absolutely doing amazing work on the ground at Tommy Robinson rallies, at riots, filming in dangerous areas of...
Wait, first of all, I just want to say this. Why does he look like he's in an office cubicle? I don't know. He looks like he's in an office cubicle. Now, I remember other parts of it said, so you can go back and watch videos on my channel. But it's just like, he's just like in an office cubicle. Is he trying to add more credence to it? But let's go.
Of Portland and filming Antifa and breaking stories left and right. And the team has been absolutely amazing. The Public has put out many insanely viral headlines that made international news and worldwide trending multiple times.
So he says they've put out headlines that have been trending. But what's the source? What's the meat, the actual, what does the article contains? We know that headlines can actually be very, very, very misleading of what they try to say. Especially with the headlines that people just read headlines and not read the whole articles. He's just saying headlines. Just almost like he knows how to use headlines to piss you off, but the substance of the article, the substance of the video is very, very stupid. But let's continue.
Times in just the past few months alone, really punching above its weight for its size and level of funding. Almost everybody, on a personal note, who worked for that site did it for almost peanuts. Everybody that worked for that site.
So he's saying, he's letting you guys know, almost everybody on the site did it for peanuts. They're really working hard, and the budget that's provided isn't all that well. But let's continue.
Either did it for well below market rate, or would provide above and beyond where it is. The team, I don't want to, some people use pseudonyms, so I don't want to dox anybody, but you've seen them online, you've seen the work they do, and it was incredible work. The team, probably 10 people.
So if it was so incredible, it was a team of 10 people. Why is it that you have to lay off the team? Like, it's really, really easy. Like, okay, so check this out. Just to let you guys know, this is my website. This is Crimson 60620. I have a website. If I wanted to, I can actually do blog posts and stuff like that. I gotta send in that picture. It has, this is really, really easy. It has a gallery of my pictures. Well, I can just actually put stuff out there. It's not hard to run a website, especially for somebody like Jeremy, who literally has built websites and sold them to make money off of them. It's not that hard. It ain't. Also, somebody that has his level of income, it ain't that hard. But all of a sudden it's hard, and I can't do it, and the team worked really, really hard, but I can no longer fund them. By the way, some of the people that he mentioned, they have YouTube channels or social media channels of them own. They have coffee. They have whatever that fucking right wing version of like Patreon is. They have that shit. What are they doing? Paying for the cost of a server or hosting? It's not as if they're putting out newspaper articles and have to pay for the cost of protection of newspaper. No, they have websites which they put advertisement on. And this is what I'm getting. Like, I've seen some people cover it, says like, oh, every year around this time he puts out this, I'm broke, you need to subscribe. By the way, like, share, and subscribe. But they don't get what's really happening here, which I suspect is a lot different from what the left, because they are, oh, we're winning because we're just right, and my moral compass lets us know that I'm right, and even though these people are wrong, and I won't tell them how they're wrong, I just say, you're wrong. This is us winning. Go anti-woke, go broke. This is where I scream at the online left. But let's go. Let's go.
And I'm so incredibly proud of literally every single person at that outlet. And a special shout out to Anna Slatz, who always went above and beyond. You may know her from her work at Redux. She worked for almost nothing to keep that site going, and tried basically everything to keep everything up. But sadly, my time with the public has come to an end. My career has been evolving, and I've just been spread too thin, and I need more time and space for personal projects, and more specifically, delivering
You put out like 10 10-minute YouTube videos a day, and most of them is just you bitching about, oh, this is woke, oh, this is woke, oh, this is DEI. That's it. That's it. You barely do editing. It's somebody who barely does editing. That's it. But again, I hear this every the cornering's broke. The covering's broke. Y'all don't just see what the fuck he did, because I don't know. Maybe y'all don't get that he's done this before. He said at one time that he sold a YouTube channel after making it big to turn around and create the quartering. He didn't run out of money. He bought out. He got bought out. Not because he was running out of money, because he was making a pretty penny. And then a lot of people on the left took it as a victory to fuel this right-wing victim mentality. Listen to what he's actually saying.
Better with, the quartering.com. A lot of people, you may have seen, I've been pushing the membership area of the quartering.com. I've tried a lot of things over the years, whether it was exclusively games or the Publica, and I don't want to call them failures, because they came into existence and had great memories associated with them. But I failed them. I failed the Publica by not having enough time and assets to continue to fund it, through to get break even. And to be totally honest, the debt that I carried for that company became immense. And
if it's a company of 10 people, and unless you have staff writers, which you're paying a salary, which you kind of implied that a lot of these people weren't. They were just, doing small amounts versus the other stuff that they have. Quite literally, he is saying, I'm leaving. And he's not saying I'm getting bought out. I don't want people to think that I'm saying, oh, well, I'm selling my portion. He's saying I'm leaving. But we know Jeremy has a history of where he would build something up using his name, using his reputation, and, buying out like an investor almost. And it's bad. If this website, the Republica, whatever the fuck it's called, isn't in the dustbin of history within 3 months, then we know it's just a buyout. If it makes a miraculous return after all of the struggles, they're just still barely making it, but they have continued the good fight. We will see this as a buyout. But you think I'm just pulling this out of my ass? Let's see what he says.
It has nothing to do with the work that the staff did. So, as I step away, I have nothing but positive things to say about everybody that worked there. They have my loudest possible.
Again, this isn't this is a bad website. This is bad and we did something poorly. It's like, I didn't make enough money. But you know what? Go ahead. If you still want to follow this, I know it is gonna still come with a call of action of following this website, about subscribing to their newsletter or the email list. I am telling you. And this is the shit that is really pissing me off about people on the online left. They like to gloat as if this is some victory. As if it's some victory. Here, let me see if I can actually pull it up. The cornering. Broke. Anti-woke going broke. And these are just some of the ones that's in my feed. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. But let's continue.
Recommendation in their next jobs as they go out on, many of them forge out on their own. My Twitter is their Twitter. They're happy to come on my show. I'm happy to have them on my show to promote their stuff. but it became too much to bear for me, and was leading to a lot of anxiety every day. And things just aren't.
How much you want to bet? Just I can't make that much money off of it. How much you want to bet? That's like on anxiety, because he said it before. He said that he's a grifter, that he's trying to make as much money as he can. I still have that clip. That video is still on my channel. This is the things that Jeremy has actually said. But let's go.
Aren't the same as they were 2 years ago in the ad space. YouTube is paying about half of what it was when we started. And it became a time thing. I do still believe in my heart that if I had the time with the Publica.
Notice, he didn't say YouTube wasn't paying any ads. He said that they're paying half the ads. For 2 years ago. Mind you, at the height of when people were making money off of YouTube for the pandemic. Let's go.
I could have grown its membership at least till it was breaking even. And that's all I ever wanted. I didn't care if that site ever made money. I cared that they put out a great product, and they always did that. And I'm incredibly proud of the team for the work that they did that. I don't look back at the many, many tens of thousands of dollars invested in that as wasted.
Mind you, he's joking about many, many tens of thousands of dollars. This motherfucker's a millionaire. This motherfucker is a millionaire. He literally has actually made money off of building something up and selling it. He's a millionaire. What the fuck are people saying that he's going broke for? He has almost 2 million subscribers. But let's go.
Because they truly made a difference. The beat that they were on was unique and interesting. And while I'm taking it back, and the public will soon kind of close down, I've been told that there's a project that those that worked at the Publica are working on that will fill the void after it leaves. A refreshingly unique brand on the horizon, and I give them all of the praise. And when they launch, I will happily promote them. Because the people that worked at the Publica were incredible. And make sure you keep following, at the Publica now on Twitter. I've given that to the team. I've handed that over to them so they can use it for whatever project that they want.
See, and this is the thing. This is what gets me about what's going on, what he's actually saying. It is literally the leaving of somebody who's, I was a CEO and the company is still good and I think you should still follow the company. It is almost as if he's playing a lot of people, playing people on their sympathy, playing people on their false sense of victory. I showed you the motherfucking things. But he is playing you. He is playing you. If you think that this publication failed, he is playing you. Why are people falling for this bullshit? But let's continue.
I have also paid severances to everybody that works there, including people that only maybe wrote a few articles a month for us, to make sure that they're okay for the next, couple of months. Those severances have all been paid this morning. And I gave the Twitter handle to the team so that they can use it and it can carry on.
If it's closing down because he's not funding anymore, why is he giving a Twitter handle to that team? Why? If he thinks it's going to fail and close down and they don't have a big project, why is he doing this? Because it's not failing. It's not motherfucking shutting down. The advertisement that they are doing is enough to sustain them. Or they're being funded by another millionaire. Probably a billionaire. But let's continue.
In the interim, of course, I want to extend a special thank you to Sydney. She's at Sydney Watson, and Anna Slats, who's at Slatsism on X. I can't wait to see what they've got going on. It was absolutely heartbreaking this morning, but the market is just not, I don't know. Thepublica.com was one of my proudest projects, but right now my focus has to be exclusively on thequartering.com. That's all that I can only have time for one project. I wasn't delivering enough on the Publica, especially for the people that backed there. And I wasn't delivering enough for people on the quartering. And I had to make an extremely difficult decision. And that's why, many of you saw
and he paid. He went towards his own brand, the brand that's going to push him. But that doesn't mean that he didn't get paid out for leaving Republica. I guarantee you that. It doesn't mean that he didn't get paid out. Nothing about this is saying that he failed because he's going broke. Nothing about this. And maybe I didn't watch the lefty coverage because I didn't. Maybe they were able to pick this up. But some of these people actually have not only streaming channels, but they have websites of their own. They know it's incredibly easy to set up a website and only pay for hosting. But they're falling for this bullshit. They're falling for this because reasons. But let's go.
Was doing the quartering now, and I actually have time for that. I've been putting out members only videos there. I have them. I'm in the members Discord chat there, and so that's what my focus has to be. Sometimes in business, that's just
you sell out. Sometimes in business, you sell out. Like seriously, you just sell out and you get your payday. He's done this before. But let's continue.
I only have so much time. And I know I've been talking to you guys a lot about, people notice I was breathing weird on videos and stuff. I've been having insane anxiety over the past,
No, motherfucker, you just fat. Hello? No, you're just fat. I don't say that because I'm a fat motherfucker too. I still work out every day and sometimes I breathe well. Could be because of, cardiac issues, but still. The fuck? My fault. All right, let's go.
3 months over this because it was very expensive, and I didn't have the time to promote paid memberships there that would have helped. Sponsors really aren't out there for a news site that dunks on trans weirdos and Indian people and stuff like that. There just wasn't anything out there. So
you just admit that you're an open bigot. Cool beans. Cool fucking beans. You're just gonna say, yeah, I'm an open bigot. We dunk on them. Like, the fuck? Like, what? All right, let's go.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get any mysterious billionaire donors either, but I'm proud of the work they did. And, moving forward.
If it was just you as the millionaire, dog, oh my God. He's not just somebody that sits in his basement and, has weird stuff around him or old, Commodore 64s around him. Yes, I see the Commodore 64. He's a multi-millionaire. That is a thing that he does, and he is. No matter how much he likes pissing in motherfucking drains in his basement because his wife went for pizza without him.
Everything will be on thequartering.com. If you were supporting me there, please move your support over here. I would be eternally.
Oh, never miss a shameless plug, right? Never miss a shameless plug. By the way, like, share, and subscribe. Go to my website, the crimson60620.com. You saw it on this video. Never miss a shameless plug. I don't get it. I don't understand. Dude, you think that this man is crying because he's broke or upset that he's broke. He had a buyout that he probably made some decent money off of. But let's continue.
Really grateful. You can already see, you can go into the members area. There's already 5 member videos. The Discord's already up and running. I'm in there every single day. And by focusing on just the quote.
Wait, if he's so busy, why is he in the Discord every single day? What the okay. He's selling you something. He is literally selling you something. And as we know, some bar for people selling you bullshit is very, very low. Okay, let's go. Damn, I need to check my Minds. I have a Minds account and I have to check it. I don't know why. I haven't checked it in a while. Fuck. Okay, let's go.
Ordering.com. I will be able to provide you, my supporters, better videos, better quality videos, more frequent member videos. And I know the team from the Publica will continue to do amazing work. And I wish them all the best.
If he's laying them off, how they could continue to do work? If he's laying them off, how are they continue? This is what I mean. Like, he's literally telling you that he's just got bought out. This is all that is. And people are taking it as some great victory. Oh, soon the quartering is not going to have an audience.
Best. And so for those of you that viewed the site and supported it and shared it, I thank you immensely. It's not, your support for this kind of additional content and things like that isn't ending. You can switch it over to thequartering.com. If you want to cancel, I completely understand. But if you were supporting me there, support me here. If you were supporting because of Sydney, you can support her directly as well. If you like any of the writers that are on there, please follow them on Twitter. They all have big Twitter presences, so follow them on Twitter. I'm very, very thankful to all of them.
All right, I'm just done with this. This is some of the crazy stuff that I want to just scream at the online left for, because they basically have taken this and pushed the narrative that, oh no, the quarterings go away. Would I be happy if the quartering was going away? Fuck yes, because he leads an army of insane monkey people. It's stupid to me. It's very, very stupid to me. The fact that these people are saying, oh yeah, this is a victory, and go anti-woke, go broke. This motherfucker is not going broke. If he has actually terminated his relationship with the website, it's because he got to pay out. And people on the left need to start understanding that. They need to understand where just people on the left are just, as somebody on the left, it makes me sick that they're so weak-willed that they think, I'm just going to win because I'm right without even worrying about an argument. But anyway, let's stop right here. Let's like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good shit. Thank you for watching this video clip. If you're in the stream, we're going to be, continuing some more videos. But, yeah. Cut the segment here. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go pee. All right. If it isn't the big jerk himself, what's up, Vegeta? I do have to say, and if you guys get this reference, welcome home. I know you're gonna wish that you stayed gone. We have a new status quo. Okay, no, I'm joking. Yeah, no. It's just as somebody who, and I don't know how to best describe this. As somebody who is on the online, who's on the left, that actually wants to win elections and wants to implement policies. Some of the people on the online, if I remember, Icon and I were having a conversation, and it's just some of these people, they don't want a change in anything. They just want to have the opportunity to cry and whine and bitch and complain about just things to seem I'm right. It's that insufferable shit that you see that like a lot of people blame the left for being. And it's just the vocal people, and it's like some of them motherfuckers are just they're just insufferable. And then it's just like they feed into an audience that just be like, yeah, you're right because you're right. And like here, like I started to watch a video, and it's just like President Sunday was talking to Vegan Gaines. We all know Vegan Gaines isn't exactly the brightest bulb in the motherfucking box. But President Sunday was just sitting back trying to get gotchas and gotchas and gotchas and gotchas and gotchas and gotchas, while making him look it's President Sunday. He's insufferable as it is. Shit. But even people that I thought that would just be like a little bit better, just like they fall in this insufferable shit of just like, you realize that you're talking to people, right? You realize that if you come off fucking, smug and condescending, and you turn that shit up to 11, people don't want to listen to you, right? I don't know. If you just say that you're wrong, people just don't change. I equate a lot of these people to the religious folks that they make fun of. Now, these people who are insufferable on the left would say that religion is bad and all that other good shit, which I feel religion is bad because it does thought terminating cliches, and it just says believe this because believe this, but they never go into it. They never say, well, hey, maybe you don't want to be treated this way. Maybe some of the rules that you actually see, you wouldn't want you treated that way, or somebody that you care about treated like that. No, they just go into it's bad because reasons. And I'm so smart. Motherfuckers, you so smart you can explain it to a way that anybody can understand it. Can you tell I have a problem with this? But you know what? Let's actually do this video. So I'm going to say this. People on the online left, they need to go out and touch grass. They fucking need to go out and touch grass. And I just said, okay. I can see them in the way that they talk about people who ostensibly would agree with them, that would ostensibly have similar points to them, but because they're a jerk or they're toxic, they wouldn't claim them as somebody who's on the left. I just mentioned it. President Sundays. Well, this person is going to just do toxic masculinity. Motherfucker, you do passive aggressive fucking toxicity. That's not acceptable either. Being passive aggressive to people because they make you mad. That's not acceptable either. And how many people that you see now that the online left will just call people liberal and use it as a slur? Liberal. It's stupid when you don't have any power. You want to actually get power and make a choice. not choice, a decision on how the country should be run, the cultural zeitgeist. But so many people on the online left would either dismiss pragmatic people or people that aren't just super progressive. Here, this is one of them. Let's go. This is Rashad Crenshaw. He recently did a video not too long ago of why I left the right. He's a young guy, young black guy who still has words in his vocabulary that some people may not like, but it's his points, right? Let's see.
What is Unc talking about? Hey, bruh. What the fuck is Unc talking about? He won't.
Now, you would think a person like this, who is obviously a black guy, obviously somebody in do-rag, somebody with the Invictus flag behind him, you would think that this would be somebody who's quote-unquote right-leaning. But let's hear this man out.
He said, it's amazing to see Democrats mystified as to why they're losing to Donald Trump again. They just can't figure it out. They're so biased they can't see straight. Not all, but most of his supporters hate the establishment and back him just because the establishment is against him. No, they support him because they're fed a bunch of bullshit misinformation.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think that these people are just like, I hate the rich. I don't like the rich. Do you think most Trump supporters actually hate this establishment when most of the people that they have problems with don't have establishment power? Come on now. Come on now.
Like, I don't even know why we pretend anymore like this movement is built on some like legitimate. Like, Cenk, why does Cenk say stupid ass shit like this? Cenk Uyghur. I hope I'm saying his name right. I hate talking about him because I always feel like I'm butchering the man's name. I hate butchering people. I hate that because it's just like I hate doing that. Is his name really Cenk Uyghur?
So, here's the thing, and he's gonna go on this rant for a little bit. But like seriously. It is not a game. It is not a game. These people have been lied to for the good part of a century, half a century. They are fed this bullshit, and they think that no. It's not about hating the establishment. Now, Cenk, I'll be honest with you. He's a little bit biased towards, I don't know, sensationalism because that gets him clicks. And if you're going to say, oh, no, he cares about the message. Yeah, he does care about the message. He does care about making motherfucking change in the world. But he also cares about his livelihood of being boisterous and fighting. Excuse me. And he even says it. It's some of it is like his Turkish background of how Turks handle politics. Motherfucker Erdogan. We just want to say it. Erdogan. Don't talk to me about politics and don't talk to me about populism when you sit back and you fall for, and I'm not saying he's falling for the politics specifically in Turkey. What I'm saying, he's falling for a politics style that is different than what literally the mode, the feeling of the U.S. right now. I'm sure he wants to think that some of these people are rational, that they just hate the establishment and they hate the rich people, and the billionaire from New Jersey is anti-establishment, which we've had a motherfucking term of him being a billionaire president that didn't do shit right. All right, let's go.
If it's Uyghur this whole time and it's not Uyghur, and I'm in, like, I hate this shit, bro. Check Twigano. He said they support him because the establishment is against him. Bro, why? Like, again, why are we even pretending anymore? Why? Furthermore, here's what he said. This thing said, but if you tell this important piece of information which could help you win elections to a Democratic leader, they're offended. Wait, why would you be offended? Oh, right, because you proudly associate yourself with the establishment. That's your answer as to why you're losing.
Everybody associate themselves with something. This is a dumb tweet. And it was a dumb tweet to cover up another dumb tweet. Do they think Republicans are not in Washington? Do they think that they're all Democrats? But people vote for the party that usually that their parents voted for. This is a dumb tweet. Rashad is rightly calling this shit out. But let's continue.
What Cenk is basically saying is we don't have enough vibes. There aren't enough vibes. No, Cenk Uyghur's not Russian or Ukrainian. He's Turkish. He's not an associate, as far as I know, of any of that bullshit. If he is funded by anything odd, it would probably be Iran or something. The reality is that politics is heavily influenced by vibes. He's not wrong about that. He's not wrong about that. But the problem is, like, what kind of anti-establishment position do you want Kamala Harris to take?
So I did watch this video before, and I kind of wanted to make a video out of it. And I know they want Kamala to press the communism button. Just go and press it, because we know that's not how we know that's not how electoral politics work. We know that that's not how world politics works. But they're looking for the whole. Well, she needs to stop Israel, maybe by doing something untoward to like Netanyahu. I've actually heard Vosh say that. He's like, yeah, they need to CIA Netanyahu. Vosh has actually said it, which is dumb, but let's go.
As if the establishment is not literally the only thing protecting the existence of the United States from Donald Trump's, like, conspiracy to end it. Donald Trump's conspiracy to end democracy is only being blocked by the establishment.
And I've seen this too, and this is why people like Loner Box or Dylan Ferns have had fallouts with a lot of these online leftist people. Our institutions, our establishments, the establishment state, the government institutions is the reason why we're not living under a dictatorship right now. The fact that just like he has the urge to resist naked men, Mike Pence didn't just declare Trump the winner. That's because it was the establishment. There was an establishment of rules. It's just weird to me. It is freaking weird to me how there are people that say, "Oh, fuck the establishment, down with the establishment." But these are people who are on the online left, and a lot of them whose parents are part of the establishment or feed into the establishment, that they're mad because, I don't like the fact that my mother or my father is part of this establishment, so I'm going to bend my rules, my moral code around going against this establishment. And, well, why do you have an issue with it? They don't go far enough. Do they help people? Yes, but not enough. don't know what to tell. All right, let's go.
When Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz and Byron Donalds and Lauren Boebert and all of these Muppets literally get into Washington and vote against legislation for their own communities, who gets it passed through? The establishment. The establishment.
So it recently came out that there were people in the South that were voting against FEMA. They lived in the South. They represented districts in the South. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, they voted against FEMA aid. And let me just check the map. Oh, wait. They are in an area that gets hit by hurricanes. But no, it's okay. Because fuck FEMA. Fuck the establishment, right? Right? All right, let's go.
They're the ones, when Ukraine needs funding and Republicans try to block it so Russia can crip walk their way all over the fucking, who sends the money? The establishment.
Wait, now I'm gonna have to call them wrong on this one. Most of these people are tanky, so they want Russia to just seriously though. We had Hassan through the whole thing. Was like, Russia's not going to attack. And then when they do attack, oh, it's just something small. They don't really want to take over this. They just want to liberate. Dog, they're going to the capital. They're trying to take over the whole country. No, they're not. Yeah, they can't now. Seriously. But let's continue.
The establishment is worth standing behind. I don't even know why we're pretending as though like the establishment is something to dust off your shoulder like John Cena or some shit. Where are we getting this mentality from? Oh, the establishment. Like, what? You know what Cenk is basically trying to say without saying it? He's trying to say Kamala's not going hard on Palestine enough. That's why she's losing, because she's not anti-establishment enough. The reality is, Kamala Harris gains nothing from becoming anti-Israel. Because here's the reality.
So let's actually break this down. Let's break down a lot of what these people are actually saying. The non-committed people and not all the other good shit, right? So what's the result of what they want? What's the result of what they actually want? Because if they care about people that are in war-torn countries or people that are, being bombed by U.S. bombs, these motherfuckers sure did get real quiet on Yemen. If it's about that. They kept quiet on that. Oh, they care about poor people being hurt. Where's the concern for Myanmar? No. They care about poor people starving. Shit, Sudan is right down the street. I told you I listened to that conversation with President Sunday and Vegan Gangs. And the first, did you see the pictures? And it's just like, motherfucker, I can show you pictures of people starving in countries not that far away. Did you see the civilian death? Motherfucker, I can show you the civilian deaths of stuff that literally is not that far away. But it's immoral. Motherfucker, it's a blood feud that both sides are going back and forth on. One person is fighting metaphorically with sticks and the other one is using a gun. Somebody literally brought a knife to a gunfight, and not only did they bring a knife to a gunfight, they started off by the knife and says, "Come at me, bro." Literally, that's what happened back on September 7th. They did it to get an overreaction, and they got their overreaction so they can actually get sympathy points. And they say, hey, not only are we know that what our actions are doing is getting our people hurt, we want to do it again so we can get more of an overreaction. Not some freedom fighting, not some, oh, we're just going to push away the invaders. No, they wanted to wipe another country out. It is a blood feud, and nobody's hands are clean. But because it's more sympathy on one side, and one side is fighting the power, even though they use civilians as shields, then, you know, they're the plucky upstarts that's trying to fight the evil global power like this is some sort of Saturday morning cartoon, and there is one country that's good and one country that's evil. But yeah, sure, that's the reason why Kamala's losing.
If Kamala goes full pro-Palestine, they're going to say, Kamala, can you please try to bring about the dissolution of the state of Israel? Dumb. They're going to ask her to do stupid. The same way they asked Trump to do dumb. Trump, bro, let's not act like Donald Trump's flirtation with lunatics hasn't come at a cost. Donald Trump.
Oh, and you have one side is like, okay, can you like reel it in a little bit? Can you reel it in a little bit? Can, like, dude, you being a dumb fuck. Like, literally, Joe Biden was cussing out Benjamin Netanyahu. Dude, stop. You making us look back. Stop. And then you have one side that's like, oh, like, yeah, you want to, you know, make new glass? Cool. You can make new glass. You have one side, and you're telling people that's saying, hey, could you stop? Could you please stop? We don't have any power to really go against you because you're our ally, and we don't want to give the impression that the U.S. doesn't stick up for its ally, but you're really making me look bad, versus a side that's saying, man, let's make some more glass. He has literally said, Donald Trump has advocated for the use of nuclear weapons in different states around the Middle East. But it's okay not to vote because one side is the same as the other. Well, let's continue.
Is going to bring about a Russian victory in Ukraine if he wins. He is going to harm his legacy geopolitically because his base demands bullshit from him. Kamala Harris cannot go full pro-Palestine because the shit that y'all want isn't even realistic. Y'all want the dissolution of Israel. That's never gonna happen. Like, no. What you want Kamala to do? To be posted up with the Houthis? Y'all want Kamala to be dapping up?
I mean, like, she can always go on stream and praise a Houthi pirate as if it's One Piece. I don't know. Based in red pill.
The Houthis and taking pictures with Hezbollah. Like, no. That's not happening. Get over it. Never. That's what Cenk is trying to say when he says Kamala's not against the establishment enough. What the f*** you want her to do? Talk about how COVID was f***? I'm not saying that real, YouTube. I'm saying, like, you get what I'm trying to say. Y'all want Kamala to talk about how the election was stolen? You want Kamala to talk about how she's going to get rid of the Department of Education? You want Kamala to talk about how she's going to stop women from being able to get abortions? You want her to talk about how she's going to clean out the entire FBI and turn it into the Kamala BI? Like, what?
I mean, like, you know, that's anti-establishment until you become the establishment. But yeah, but he's right with this shit. He is right with this shit. That there's so many people that's on the online left that want unrealistic things and don't want to take the time to work to get the realistic things. Then they say, well, if Bernie would have won, yeah, that wouldn't have changed the whole world or the dynamics that was going on with the world. But if this would have happened, why don't you work to make it happen? There's so many people that they just whine and they cry and they say, I want to make bullshit. I want to cry about bullshit or make money off of making sure that you're afraid. But let's continue.
What do you like, bruh? When you say Kamala Harris doesn't understand the importance of being anti-establishment, what the fuck do you mean by that? Do you understand what being anti-establishment means? It means centering every single governmental administration around the whims of Trump. Centering everything around Trump's power. That's exactly what it's about. So when Cenk Uygur sits there and says, Kamala's not anti-establishment enough, what he means is Kamala's not radically pro-Palestine enough. Kamala's not radically progressive enough. What could she possibly, what she want to do, be a socialist tomorrow? What could she do?
Don't you know that they hide the socialist button? They hide the socialist button. It's locked up. It's right next to the nuclear codes, but instead they would rather push the nuclear button instead the socialist button. They have it though. They have it. They have it. They have it where the president can control everything because reasons. And the president can do things, anything they want on a whim because reasons. Literally, that's what they believe. They couldn't take a civics test and pass a civics test. Excuse me, they can take one, but they couldn't pass a civics test for their life. Because reasons. But let's go.
The entire purpose of railing against the establishment, is to cede as much governmental power to Donald Trump as humanly possible. It is to create a king. That is why conservatives are anti-establishment. They plant seeds of bullshit into the heads of the common man by telling you, the government doesn't care about you. The government hates you. Meanwhile, the people telling you the government hates you refuse to pass legislation to help you. How the fuck is Kamala going to engage in anti-establishment tactics, Cheng? How? Do you understand what that looks like?
Well, first she should dissolve the banks because fuck banks and nobody needs banks because, you know, nobody needs money because reasons. And I hear a story about how there was a time where bankers went on strike and, you know, people found their way with bartenders and like they were still a banking system. They were just named after different shit. No. She should make housing completely free all as soon as day one because housing is a human right, which it is, but she should make it completely free. And then some of these people who don't want to get up out of bed all day or sit around and watch YouTube streams all day, 6 days a week, fuck, and spend their parents' money on donating to streams, or worse yet, still live at home with their parents and never actually had to deal with living life. They can just pass money out because streamer make them feel good and they're cooler than their parents, right? Versus them going out and doing shit, because if you it's hard, and I have to be a representative of myself and my movement, and I just can't be just strange for no reason other than just I want to stand out. No. I have to be my authentic self, and I can't be a representation of. I have to be on good behavior. Why do I have to be on good behavior? No, I want to do and say whatever I want to and still say you're bad if you don't 100% agree with me. But what about the poor people that you wish to help? No, if it means compromising my creativity, then no, I'm not going to compromise creativity. But it'll help people respond better to what you're trying to do. I don't care. You're crushing my individuality. All right, let's go.
Do you understand that being anti-establishment means the undermining of our democracy and our sacred institutions? What is she supposed to do about this information, Cenk? Seriously, chat, help me understand. But if you tell this important piece of information which could help you win the elections, how the fuck do Democrats engage in anti-establishment rhetoric without undermining the trust of the American people in the institutions?
You have one group of people that's saying government bad, get elected and make government bad. And you have another group of people who's like, hey, government is here to help you. Let me, work to make sure. And they actually do it, no matter how small that you fucking think it is. The CHIP Acts actually help people. It helped control the Inflation Reduction Act, actually help people. But they got rid of this. No, you're mad at two quote unquote Democrats for not voting the way you wanted them to vote when you had 50 Republicans that just off the rip said no. You mad at the conservative Democrats that don't give you everything you want in the fucking House. But the other 200 and motherfucking 16 Republicans, well, of course they're just going to be evil because Republican evil. The fuck? And this isn't even a centrist argument. This isn't even an establishment argument. This is, I want to seem cooler than the people that I seen that's not as exactly left as I am. Versus getting shit done. But let's continue.
How? I don't even think Chet realizes part of the reason why Republicans engage in so much anti-establishment bullshit is because they don't have a choice. Their base has been primed over the course of years to hate everything in the government. They have no choice but to cleanse out the FBI and the DOD and all that bullshit because their base has literally demanded that they do this. The base demands dysfunctionality from them. Marjorie Taylor Greene sits there and says she wants Lloyd Austin to be paid $1 because there's too much transgender propaganda in the DOD, which was false. Does Chick actually know what he's asking for?
No, because what they want is the establishment to lose power so these motherfuckers can get more power. Oh, no, we want them to lose so they can understand the power of our vote. How did that turn out in 2016? Because I remember 2020, Biden barely won. And that's off of Trump actually mishandling not only a pandemic, but the economy was going to shit before that. I understand you're still mad that the DNC actually moved around some stuff to make Bernie lose. I'm upset with that too. But I'm not going to sit back and say, well, fuck them. Let them fail. Because my freedoms is on the line. Like, my opinion about stuff will not actually be implemented. I have a daughter. And if somebody tells her that her only worth is popping out kids, I will. Well, admittedly, I'm not going to say that I'm going to do any violence. But I won't have to cover up the violence that she does when somebody tells her that. But so many of these people claim to be progressive, claim to care about minorities and women and trans people and, genderqueer people, but they don't. They can't see past their own ego to do stuff and actually, govern. But let's continue.
Does he actually know what he's asking for? A Groiper in my chat said Fuentes yay 2028. Bro, Fuentes' fan base hates Kanye West now. I don't know, they hate him now. Which, we all should have seen coming because Kanye's black. This can't be Cenk for real. Bro, y'all playing with me, bro.
This guy sees hundreds of Trump supporters agreeing with me on why they like Trump and thinks he should ignore it because it as a ploy it must be a ploy. I have to get attention. I have a different dastardly plan, get attention by being honest. The rest of the news media should try. And this whole thing of that's his brand. I'm against the establishment. That's his brand. And again, I'm not saying this to say that he's being dishonest. I'm saying that he has the same mindset of going against the establishment. But what is he going against? The establishment. What is he going against? Our established institutions literally stopped a coup. But I don't know. All right, let's go.
Bro, this is not Cenk's actual account, bro. Stop playing. Oh shit. 643K. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's Cenk, bro. The blue check doesn't faze me anymore. I gotta check the follower account. Have you ever considered? See, this is the problem, bro. What the fuck? Okay. Trump is fully backed by the establishment, i.e. rich corporations. Yes, but he has enough sense to pretend otherwise, whereas Democratic leaders run straight into the arms of the establishment and don't even realize that's a problem.
How are the Democrats running into the establishment?
My nigga, Cenk, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? Seriously. Like, what in the fuck is this nigga talking about? Cenk does not understand. He does. I'm not even like, bro, Cenk, he's very knowledgeable. He has to know. Asking Democrats to be anti-establishment. Do you know what you're asking for? You're asking for a complete and total destruction of the American people's trust in any and every institution. Like, what are you talking about? Now, if Cenk said, hey, maybe we should play dirty and spread misinformation about Trump and them, I'd say, damn, I don't know if we should do that, but at least you're coming up with something that could possibly...
Man, for real. But you don't have to spread misinformation. Just explain how, you know, Trump was friends with Vince McMahon, who actively crapped on a woman while he was a woman that he was cheating on his wife with, and he actively crapped on a woman while she was getting screwed by somebody else, that he in a way were just like disgusting. Oh, how about the time that it is documented in court that he assaulted his wife because he was upset that the hair plugs that the doctor put in that she recommended hurt? Literally, it's in court that he assaulted her.
Possibly work. You want the Democrats to turn on the establishment? The bureaucratic, non-political workers who keep our government functioning and unbiased? What are you talking about, Cenk? Seriously.
Yeah, no. The establishment that, even though there's a hurricane that hit states that didn't vote for Biden, he still was like, yo, there's a hurricane coming. Let me sign the disaster relief, record, whatever it's called, to make sure that they have done everything that they could do before the storm hits. Versus Trump was like, they didn't vote for me, then I don't want to do any aid for them. Like, the fuck? Yeah, that establishment.
This nigga should be saying shit. This is why I don't tweet. Chat, this is why I don't tweet. Because you eventually start saying shit that sounds nice, but when you actually think under the layers, you begin to realize, but this shit don't make no motherfucking sense, bro. The only thing I think Cenk could possibly be talking about is pro-Palestine. Again, Kamala's never gonna go full pro-Palestine because you niggas are crazy. You have demands that are divorced from reality. One state solution, get rid of Israel. Shit that's never, ever gonna work, or would actually get the Palestinians really wiped out. That's all of y'all solutions are literally Palestine, just all around.
And I've heard those solutions. Even if it was a one state solution, I've heard their solutions. It's not going to end well. Literally, it's not going to end well. Did you know that Israel has a secret plan that was linked called the Samson Plan? That's not going to end well for a lot of people. But fuck, let's go.
Israel comes out Israel probably would go even harder with some of the shit y'all be suggesting. One state solution. Lunatics. Israel needs to dissolve. Morons. No. That's all I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of when Cenk says she needs to be anti-establishment. She's never going to commit geopolitical deletion to gain votes. The vast majority of Americans do not give a fuck about Israel-Palestine. Most Americans are pro-Israel or cool with Israel. Small minority are radical pro-Palestinians. And the ones that are hate America. They despise this country and they want to turn us into something we were never intended to be, just like...
Wait. Is he saying that some people believe America bad? No, some people believe that America bad.
Like MAGA. Kamala Harris is never, ever going to entertain y'all's lunacy. The end. Cenk over there talking about we're losing because we're not anti-establishment enough. No, we're losing because we don't have enough edge. We don't have enough aggression. We don't have enough strength. Kamala Harris.
But don't you know that edge and aggression, that's toxic masculinity? That's being mean. You can't be mean.
Is playing too nice. I'm gonna say it, bro. We need more memes. We need more disrespect. We need more insults. We need more gangster, and we need more tribal energy. I'm sorry to say it, but we're gonna have to get our hands dirty to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to get our hands dirty to win.
But those who fight monsters should make sure in the process that they do not become the monsters. Okay,
But trying to stoke the flames of distrust in the government for what? So Palestinians can have XYZ solution that's not even gonna work? When you niggas come up with a reasonable, comprehensive plan for Israel and Gaza, come back. But right now, y'all sound like lunatics. Cenk's solution kind of makes sense. He's one of the reasonable pro-Palestine people. But the problem is, Cenk's just one guy. The movement itself is made up of lunatics, who are the left-wing equivalent of MAGA. Y'all want Kamala to crash out behind Gaza. It's not gonna happen. No. And
motherfucker, get him on the DNC election panel or something.
Alienate more normal voters. What we should be trying to do right now is bring in as many normal people as possible. But the reality is, we need to be more aggressive in clowning Trump, clowning Vance. We need meme strength. Though here's a problem.
All right. But for real. And again, I don't agree all 100% with this guy saying, but it's fucking true. Do you know how many people that will just sit back and be like, but I'm right. I'm morally right. This 150-year-old theory says that I'm right because reasons. And can you explain that a little bit more in depth to somebody that, would just don't get that theory? I shouldn't have to. You just need to read theory. Have you read theory? My favorite streamer said that it's theory. Oh, so you mean you're a priest? What are you talking about? I hate religion. Did you read the book? No, my favorite streamer said that, and I understand their interpretation. Oh, you mean you're a priest? I don't know. This shit is crazy to me. It is crazy to me. Because instead of addressing shit, instead of talking to people like you're talking to people, like you're talking to responsible or not responsible, talking to reasonable adults, no matter what their bias would be, you just feel that it's fine to talk down to people because you feel that you're right. Not that you know that you're right. Not that you understand that you're right. Because you feel that you're right. Because somebody made you feel good. That sounds like some of the stuff that MAGA happens. Yeah, that sounds like MAGA stuff too. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching this video segment. And if you're sticking around, stick around. We got a few more videos to go. Thank you. It's just, some of these people are just fucking weird, very, very weird. And even the people that quote unquote seem to be reasonable, sometimes they say stupid stuff. How do you go against the establishment? How do you go against the establishment when the establishment kept us having a democracy? If you want to say go against rich people, just say rich people. But Cenk is kind of in that position now where he actually has funds. He's a little bit well off. And he doesn't want to just say rich people. He doesn't just want to really feed the meat. He wants to say establishment. I mean, like, he can always do like his nephew does, claim to hate rich people, but acts like one and does rich people shit. But fuck. He's a little bit smarter than Hassan. Remember that time that Hassan was like praising a Houthi pirate? You know, the pirates that actually injure and kill people and kidnap people, and said, oh, it's One Piece. The fuck? All right. I don't want to do this one. Oh my God, I have to do this one, but I just want. Let me see.
So for some reason,
All right, so last video, guys. Last video. This is gonna be This is gonna be last video today. I need to start fixing my lunch and shit like that. But let's go. Okay. So I don't hide the fact that I play video games. As a matter of fact, you can probably see me having video games on this channel. I gotta branch off a new channel. Anyway, more stuff on my plate. But I play video games, and I'm getting tired, very tired, of people using my hobby as a way of making other people mad. I know it's really, really irritating. I like to sit back and play games when I'm not, working on art, or just, enjoying YouTube. I like to play video games. Sometimes I like streaming it for you guys. But I'm so tired of people that are using video games as a wedge issue to get you mad. It's irritating to me. It is very irritating to me. Mostly because I see a lot of people actually using video games to say, companies greedy. No, for real. Companies want to make as much money as they can. Wow. Or they're trying to do DEI, and they're trying to get diversity in video games, because we know the diversity in video games is a bad thing, because we don't want more people playing video games, because the video games is a no girls allowed club. You can have one girl, but you can't have girls, because that means two, and so you can have two girls. Or inclusion. You don't need to be included in this video game. You don't need to feel included in a video game. Even though I cry about not being included in video games, I need inclusion. You don't need inclusion. You sit your peasant self down and enjoy not being included. Equity. So, I'm tired of people using my hobby as a way of trying to score points to make insecure little people feel like they matter or they accomplish things. I'm tired of it. It irritates me because I enjoy gaming. I enjoy story. And when you got people that are literally the people that they want to be excluded, like these groups want to be excluded from gaming, and they speak up and say, "Oh, that's a good thing that it irritates me, because you know that you're gonna, once they accomplish what you think that they should be accomplished, you know you're getting kicked out too, right? You know you're getting kicked out. But let's hear what this young lady is about to say, talking about Horizon Zero Dawn remake, shall we? First, the title of it. They're making Aloy ugly in Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. We didn't ask for it. Now, she had, if I believe correctly, this is the young lady that was like, Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. It's like this rage bait to get people mad. But let's continue.
So for some reason, we're getting a remaster on a game that came out in 2017 and still plays perfectly fine and looks good.
First. If they want to remake the game and you don't like it, don't buy it. 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 There are plenty of games which I don't buy. Some of it is because I don't have the money to. Some of it is because I just don't want to. Don't buy it. No matter when it came out, if they wanted to actually make a reprint, remake of a game or remaster of a game, Cool. Let them spin. Let them make what they want to make. You're not forced to buy it. You're not forced to buy it. But let's go.
Yeah. Not only that, but they're making it ugly. So it didn't need to happen, first of all. But the fact that it
Show the difference. Show the difference. Show why it's ugly. Show why it's ugly. You're not going to show why it's ugly? Oh, okay. So you're just talking shit. Never mind. Let's go.
it is happening. You know, one would question, is this just a cash grab, so on and so forth? But what is really happening? And this is the fact that they took the character Aloy, they made her uglier going from Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, just flat out objectively. I don't think anybody...
Wait. Hold on. This is Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. Hold on, let me open in a new tab. Open in another tab. This is Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. You see these motherfuckers, they literally have taken pictures. And this is Aloy in Forbidden West. Now, I'm looking at these pictures. What's the difference? What's the what wait, what's what maybe oh, this is Photoshop. That here, let's do another one. What's the difference? What's the difference? Objectively. But of course, these. All right, let's go. Objectively.
actually think she looks better in Forbidden West. So, of course, they have to retcon the past and make you forget the past, and this remaster will do just that. So let's go ahead and dive into this video. First and foremost, now here's an example that Manga Lawyer posted. This is what we see, the difference here, but this isn't even doing justice.
It's not a real picture. That picture that she just showed is not literally from the game. This is literally how Aloy looks. I actually have both games. This is literally a change in the picture. I have the game right now that I can fucking boot up. But they are fucking with the image to make you mad for no reason. Oh my God.
Which I'll show you some more pictures later. But first, let me just kind of rewind a little bit and show you guys. This was the concept art that was created for Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn. As you can see, this is beautiful. I love stylistic art. I really wish they would have went in this direction. I don't know.
But they didn't. You dummy. They didn't want that stylistic art. They wanted a different type of art, more realistic, more motherfucking Uncanny Valley. If you're going to say the visual was more Uncanny Valley, cool. But why are you acting like this? This is not even the art. You are giving your people red meat that you know you're playing with. All to say that this woman has to look hot. It is a post-apocalypse. For spoiler alert, the robots killed everything. But they supposed to have makeup, and they supposed to do makeup like you did. Like it's supposed to be some, I would say, middle-aged fantasy of how she's supposed to look. Okay.
Know why they hired Loish for this. She's like, I've followed Loish a long time ago before this game came out, and she's a very popular artist. She makes some really cool, stylish pieces. So here she created a very feminine and beautiful Aloy. I would have loved to see this. Would have loved it. But instead we got, you know, just the more, oh, let's scan a face.
Wait. Miss Anti-DEI? Miss Anti-DEI. Oh, I would love to have done this. I would love to have played like this. You would have loved to see a representation in a video game the way you wanted to see it, but because other people just like don't have your vision, it's a bad. Wow.
Face, you know, and then change it and make it worse is what they usually do. But I'm going to admit, in actual Horizon Zero Dawn, I liked her appearance enough. I still would prefer a stylish approach, but I still liked how she...
Are you mad because she had freckles? She had freckles. Motherfuckers with freckles are fucking awesome. All right, let's go. What? A video game that doesn't use random crop set art? Perish the thought. All right, let's go.
She looked in Horizon Zero Dawn. She was still pretty. As you can see here, she kind of had more of like, she wasn't like a beauty queen pretty, but she was still pretty in like a natural girl kind of way.
Wait. Is what they complaining about? Again, wait, what? This is what they complaining about. Wait, what? Not only is the shadows enlightened better, she looks like she has a fucking healthy face. This shit just looks sickly. Oh my god. Are they complaining about this? Wait, what? The eyes are softer here. Okay, all right, let's go.
And now what they've done here with the remaster, I don't get it because I feel like the graphics look better. I mean, the hair, you can kind of make out some of the pieces more, but this has way more personality. I feel the same way when I see games from like PS2, PS3 era compared to modern era. I always...
Now, mind you. What we have here, Chad, is a concept of 3 faces. 3 freaking faces. And you ask, why do I say 3 faces? Look at this. The person that has caked on makeup to make sure she has no lines showing is complaining about a person that looks like they have no lines showing, that has better lighting, better contrast, better shadows cast. If she has a problem with the way that Aloy looks, why does she have her makeup done this way? This makes no sense. This video was made to outrage you because reasons. I don't get it. But let's go.
I think the PS2, PS3 era looks better. I also showed an example on a previous video about Final Fantasy.
No, it doesn't. The PS2, the PS3 era of games do not look better. They do not. Stop lying. They do not. You can say that you don't like the visual fidelity because it takes too much time and has too much of a cost. The one on the right looks like one I've seen before. Also, the 2 of them on the right looks more like a teenager, which she's supposed to be in the first game. Yeah, okay, let's go.
10, the remaster versus the original, and the original I think looked better. They put more into it, more personality, more style. So as we can see here with this, they deliberately made her look less attractive. And you can say, oh, what do you mean? Like, they're just trying to make it. This isn't just a matter of them trying to improve the graphics and make the graphics look better. The proportion of her face there. I mean, here's the thing. Obviously, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but there are certain beauty standards that across the board, most people do find more attractive. And in this case, they made her face a lot longer, especially in the mid-face area. Now, if you want to talk about art, like I'm an art nerd, I'm also a makeup nerd and all that.
No, she cannot be serious. Just by comparison, she cannot be serious. Okay. All right. Yeah. And the reason why this over here looks the way because of the technological restraints of the PS4 at the time. Wow. All right, let's go.
That kind of stuff. There are tutorials online, a lot of beauty gurus and all that who will tell you whenever somebody has a really long mid face. So like from like here to here, if that's like really long, that's typically not ideal in terms of beauty standard. Not that someone can't still be attractive, but most people aren't attractive to really long faces, long narrow faces. And so this is what they've deliberately tried to do with this. They have elongated, like there's makeup tutorials that teach you how to make your
I'm sorry. Here. Let's go here. They just tried to do Ashley Birch better. That's what they just tried to do. They just tried to do a better Ashley Birch. That's it. That's what they tried to do. Just like they tried to do Yuri Lowenthal in Spider-Man. They just tried to do a Ashley Birch. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. That's it. They just try to do a closer to Ashley Birch. And Sony is actually known for doing that. Literally, that's all that they tried to do. They tried to do another Ashley Birch. That's it. That's it. Give us some red hair. And here's the funny part about it. I guess that's what it is. This is the older version of the Aloy character because Aloy is a clone. This is what she's supposed to grow up to look like. And this is how I know that a lot of these people have not played the game because this is what she's supposed to look like. Aloy is a teenage, young, early 20-year-old version of Elizabeth Sobek. This is how Elizabeth Sobek is supposed to look. That's what she grows up to be. This was in Horizon Zero Dawn. This may be the now this is the one where she's explaining what Gaia is. I've played the game 3 times straight through. 4 times. I played that game too many times. But this is Elizabeth Sobek. This is how the character is supposed to mature and grow up to. Yeah, come on, let's go.
Mid-face proportionate. I mean, you obviously don't want a really short face either, but there's proportions that are objectively more attractive than others. There's facial harmony, I should say, because everybody's is going to look different. Not everybody needs the exact same face shape, but depending on features and facial harmony, certain proportions and certain the layout of the face and the face shape will look objectively more attractive, conventionally attractive than others. In this, there was a deliberate, concerted effort to take that away. As you can see here, look at her forehead. They like made that pyramid shape more dramatic than
No. Oh my god. Motherfucker, they just gave her better eyebrows. I don't. Gooning to game 69.
and here her forehead's like pretty normal. Here they made that pyramid shape more dramatic to lengthen her face even more.
No, that's not what happened. I'm looking at that. They didn't extend. The hairline is actually closer to her face, so it looks a little bit more parallel to her eyes. But no, what you're talking about literally is the fact that this hair extension over here literally is a little bit more protruding. Which, when you have hair, when your hair is like that, literally, that's not how hair falls. Especially when you have so much hair that some of it is actually in locks. But let's continue.
They took between her nose and her philtrum and made that even longer as well. And they made her chin a lot longer as well, as you can see demonstrated here. So from here to here is very long. That's typically not... that's not a feminine type face. Again, facial harmony. There are some women that have a little longer of a chin who can still look feminine, but typically it's like it's not squared off, or it's.
She has a rounder face in one of them. What are you talking about? This is actually a rounder face, and you can tell this wasn't captured at the very exact same moment. This is the way that things are, the way the hair is actually presented. This wasn't captured at the exact same moment. The shoulders don't exactly line up. Here, you see more of the hair braid versus less of it over here. We know this isn't captured at the exact same frame. Oh my God. Why am I breaking down this video? This is literally designed to get people mad about a pixelated person. That's all this is designed to do. Get people mad about a pixelated person. All right, let's go.
It's not just big. It might be a little longer than usual, but there's ways to that still looks feminine. In this case, that doesn't seem to be the effort at all.
I mean, like, man, okay. Maybe it's just me. But these are the same people that think, where's that picture? Where's that picture? These are the same people that think a picture of these two, oh yeah, she's beautiful and she has pretty privilege. Like, no. Like, this is that from that screenshot that I took for the thumbnail for the Diamalo, whatever the fuck, sisters. No, this is not pretty. But they want this is pretty. They want this is pretty. But they have a problem. They have a problem with something like this. No. They want to make you mad. But you know as well as I know, if either of these women came up to you and was like, let's have a good time, you dropping everything. Oh, all right, let's go.
They deliberately just tried to lengthen her face, which is a lot more masculine. You have to be careful when you're dealing with very thick brows.
Well, good news. Good news. She probably wouldn't want to sleep with a man anyway. Oh, who am I kidding? In all the games, every game, everybody wants to sleep with Aloy. Kings, commodores, mechanics, and even guards, they all want some of that hot metal.
Brows as well, with balancing that, something so bold like that to not detract from the feminine features. And sometimes the thick brows can look amazing on women. Some models have that. But when you have a harsher feature like that, then everything, you have to have some feminine, softer balance. And in this case, it's just not it. They very deliberately made her look just worse, just less attractive. I'm not going to say they tried to make her look like a man per se, which we do see a lot, but they tried to make her look like a less feminine, less pretty.
Why would they try to make her look like a man? Oh, she looking like a man. Okay, that's a deep Mad TV cut if you don't get that one. Yeah, I understand you may be too young for that. But why? Why? We're literally in the game. It's part of the lore that everybody wants a piece of that Aloy meat. Why? Why? Again. This is post apocalypse. This is after the apocalypse. But let's go.
Woman, you already had the natural beauty, almost tomboy like.
But wait, let's look at this picture right now. This freeze motherfucking frame right now. In this frame, doesn't this chick look like she has a long face? Doesn't she look like she has a long space between her nose and her lips? Doesn't her face look elongated and square? Is she saying that she feels like she's been more uglified by the way that the camera is tilted at her? Come on, man. Come on. It can't be this. It can't. I cannot be making this up. Why does she want to make you mad? For the clicks, of course, for the clicks. Because these people that are mad because of DI and women in gaming and the uglification of women and the masculinization of women and the feminization of men in video games, they are so upset because their life has nothing else in them that they need to get mad at the video. I made a joke on Miss Keeper's channel about how people are paying for life coach because they bored and they probably just want some BBC. A lot of these guys probably just want some BBC.
Vibe with the original. So why they had to do this, I don't understand. It wasn't like she was a Barbie type character and they needed to make her a little less Barbie to fit in the environment more. That's not what happened.
So if you literally are saying that she's not a Barbie type character, why would they try to make her ugly? Because reasons. Here. This is a character. This is a character that, like, man, this is my favorite looking character. Not Horizon. This is my favorite looking character, boy. Boy. Get you a Petra looking chick. Look at that. Can I? Is it another picture? Is it another picture? Can we get a better man? Get you a Petra looking chick, man. Yeah. Can we get that one? Can we get that one? Man, get you a Petra looking chick. Got some thick lips and some thicker. Oh man! All right.
And she already had. I don't know, man. I think if anything, the original could have made her even more pretty, like these concepts here. But for them to make her deliberately uglier, that's just insane. Here we have a mod. See, I like this mod a lot better. Whoever made this mod definitely understands facial harmony a lot more.
But your face don't look like that. Your face don't look like that. She looks 12. She literally looks like a little girl.
And I've seen like anime manga tutorials, like drawing and how they make feminine faces, and one of those being the forehead. And this is what we see constantly in a lot of modern day female characters, especially with Lara Croft, is they're giving a very like squared off short.
Both of these are modded pictures, by the way. Both of these are model pictures, right? By the way.
Forehead, and it's almost a, and again, there's outliers and everything. Not everybody with a squared off short forehead is masculine looking, but again, that boils down to facial harmony. So as you see here, and this is the original again, which I didn't have a huge problem with, but they could have made her more pretty, and this is an example of that. They made her forehead just more rounded off, a little higher, and I don't.
First off, Rose in Detroit Become Human. Here, let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, she a baddie. Okay, all right. Wait. All right. Yeah, okay, all right. You would, motherfucker. You would. All right, let's go.
I don't think that they had to. I think the skin texture they could have kept on there, but they just softened her up a bit, softened up the jawline, and made it like rounded off some features. I think that the biggest problem with the Aloy character model, though, and her face, even in her classic iteration, was that while her body is very lean, her face has got a lot of fat on it. Like, she's not necessarily sporting a huge
18.
double chin or anything like that, but
she's 18. I'm sorry. It's not even that she's 18. She ain't even 18. So the signal was sent 17 years. And like she's like literally like no, she's like 17 going on 18 during the course of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh wow. But you know what? You know the look that they really wanted to look like? You know what the look that they really wanted to look like? Here. This the look that they really like, boy. This the look that they really like. They really like this look. They really like this look. That's the look that they really like. I'm just saying, like, that's what they act like. They act like this is the look that they really like. Boy, oh boy, this is the look. If they can get Aloy in a game like this, boy, they would really like that look because they're weirdos. Not the quote unquote adult clone, but the one that looks like she's 12. All right, let's go.
if her face were more chiseled, even with this shape, it would not super chiseled, but if it was just a little more.
As a matter of fact, no, I'm so right. They want a little kid. oh.
leaner to match her body, it would have looked better. But I think this mod is really good overall and shows just how you can work with the facial harmony and make it better. I think one of the biggest issues again is that they did add more fat to her face, and that was the original. They added even more with the Forbidden West. I don't know why, because Forbidden West also made her skinnier. Here we have Rhino who says news, Horizon Zero Dawn remastered, so it's rebuilt with Forbidden West visuals. So they are adding the Forbidden West face and visuals. Probably if they do that to her body too, I'm gonna be mad, because I actually loved how the original, she had this one outfit I remember wearing in the game that showed her abs. Anyway, I'm sick and tired of seeing this. Again, when Horizon Zero Dawn first came out,
You saw the abs. You want to lick the abs. You wanted to lick the abs, don't you? You want to on the washboard of the abs. Oh, the abs. The abs.
I loved it. Now looking back, I haven't played Forbidden West because I'm really upset about what they've done with Aloy and all that stuff. And then now looking back to, I am.
Oh no, she actually kisses a woman in that one. I think you'll probably hate that, even though you like going in over the fact that I can't with these people. They're weird. Oh God, this is weird. This is why I pity them. It's not even that I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed. They're trying to get you mad over video games. Video games. You can't buy the stuff that you want to buy. Be if you're just like, a shitty PC gamer that thinks that a $1,000 or a $1,500 card is the same value as a great PlayStation 5 Pro. They getting you mad over video games, dog. Yeah. They getting you mad over video games. But anyway, we're gonna cut this video segment here. Like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit. Thank you for watching this clip, and yeah. Don't let them make you mad over video games, over stupid stuff. Oh. So it looks like this is the end for the stream today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to do more regular streams. As I'm gonna try to do more regular streams. I am still working on like getting my health concerned and all the other good stuff. And yeah, we're gonna have fun and check out the videos. I'm gonna release some more nature videos. Just we live in a chaotic time, and to make sure that people actually spend some time in deep thought or in thought at all. Also just some peaceful shit. So I just want to say, look out for more of those videos. And yeah, like I want to say thank you guys for watching, and well, take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right. Absolutely. Get
this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all
Is that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.